Lalela, have you ever been dribbled? No. Actually, I wasn't even dribbled. They tackled me. Yo! Anyway, hi guys. Umbali is back in the building. It's your unfiltered girl, and I'm back with another bang. So yeah, so I promised you guys a story time, and this is how it goes. Hey, we as Mabets Jolo, they're dating. Let me take a sip for this one. Lalela, have you ever been dribbled? No. Actually, I wasn't even dribbled. They tackled me. Yo! Shame, ngiyabavuma shame. Okay. Benogelwakhe. Hey guys, ngoba sihamba sibona. Hayibo. Ngiyabonga mina. Thanks. But anyway, let me just start from when we met. Like, I need you guys to see me understand how I felt. Hayibo. I need you guys to understand exactly how I felt about that nigga. So, guys, let's call him Mr. Muscleman. Yeah. So, Mr. Muscleman and I met at the airport. Okay, cool. I was at the airport waiting for my ride home. Okay, sharp. Me waiting for I remember I had some jeans on, a little cute jersey, I had my curls, and now I my flops that day actually. So I was at KFC. I was actually craving for KFC that day, I remember. So I go to KFC, ne? I go to KFC. So then these two guys, they come but from behind me. You literally get that like feeling was okay, someone's looking. Someone is definitely looking. So Gingen, obviously I was first in line, and then I go through, I place my order. Then this guy from behind just says, Sawubon. Then I turn, okay, officially to look who's okay, who's been looking at me. I turn and he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, oh, thank you. Fine. Just said no, it's like, oh, thank you. Okay, fine. Then I go back and pants and literally wait for my order. My order comes through, and then they ask to join me. And I'm like, okay, no, it's fine. You guys can join me. And then this guy, Mr. Muscleman, he doesn't say anything. The person that's yapping is the guy that he's with. But Mr. Muscleman keeps looking. He's staring, actually. Like, he's not looking, but he's staring. Okay, sharp. I'm noticing at that time, honestly. Okay, sharp. And then they leave. Still pinning Linda Pan. And then this guy comes back, Mr. Massim, he's like, oh my gosh, you're still here, are you okay? Like, it's Sagabad at that time, it's really like chilly now. Sagabad that and all that. And then he's like, you still here, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. You sure you're okay? Not hungry by now. And it's cold, Jabo. He's like, no, but ngaben ngihamba ngithenga amanzi because I was thirsty. And then he's like, oh, okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I understand. He leaves. Literally comes back with a bottle of water from Woolworths. And he says to me, it's actually cold, you should put on some socks. Then I was like, what? That's so cute, you know? I was like, oh, okay, I'll do that. But anyway, okay, yeah. So in the New York, I'm just thinking, oh my god, how many guys there that actually literally care, you know? It's like, you don't have some socks on. Unless, don't shoot me, but it's like, I found that really, really cute. The fact that he said, yes, it's a gabanda, like, put on some socks, you know? It's like, oh, okay, you know? Okay, fine. Fast forward, we date. I was head over heels in love, of course, because I'm such a lover, guys. I'm such a lover. Okay, fast forward. Guys, hear me out. there's always like red flags. Usually there's red flags, so you need to pick up some. Maybe they were there, but I was so blind, maybe like blinded by love, that I couldn't see those flags. Got that 40 cool guys. He was perfect, literally. Okay, at the time I was a very busy person. Busy. I was working on a project, not in Durban, so I was literally up and down airports. And my mom had recently moved from Durban to Lundi, so we were staying in Lundi full time at the time. So I was literally just up and down. If so of course just as frequently as we wanted to, because he was based in Durban and mina and busy, you understand? Fine. So but we would talk, guys. We would talk till 3 a.m. in the morning, till 2 a.m. in the morning. If I felt like calling him at 4, I'd call him at 4 and I'd literally get him like, oh, like it was literally just once. Nakona, what's a campus cast? Maybe we were like 9 months into it, probably. On his birthday, and I wasn't there, unfortunately. I know I wasn't there. I wasn't around, but I did get him something and sent him like something for his birthday. But that day I remember he said he was having some sort of family lunch or whatnot. One phone should see I didn't pick up the call. Then when I called him, I couldn't get through to him. But we spoke, like literally the night before, we spoke until like 2 a.m. in the morning. So like I could not fault him whatsoever. I literally could not fault him, because whenever I needed him or whenever I wanted to see him, I'd see him. I'd even leave my clothes at his place, something, you know. So this thing really slapped when it happened. It was like boom. It was literally a slap in the face, guys. Cause I know, guys. Let's fast forward to the big day. So this one time, I landed from Joburg. Guy picked me up at the airport, of course. Picked me up to the airport, went to his place, dropped my bag. You know, the first day was awesome. Like, he was so sweet, guys. He'd literally make sure that everything that I like in corner at his place, but whenever I'm there, I have like my favorite wine. Like, he was the sweetest, I won't lie. And then the next day we decided, no, we want to go to Duka. That was the first time we went to Duka. Okay, we're gonna go to Duka in Florida. We go there. We had such a perfect day. Kanti. I see ya Duka mtabao. Once we get Duka, we order food, we have wine, and then, you know, conversation is flowing. Everything is just you can't fault anything. Like, Ifon, guys, is never taking dodgy calls whatsoever from the time we met until now. Okay, I mean it's until now, I mean until that day of Duka, of course. And then what happens is, after that we take Amayega bombs and my shots. Now, yabo, and then he's like, oh no, we really, let's not get like, pissed drunk, let's go seal the day. I hope my parents are not watching this, because child. So we're rushing home now. It was a Tuesday, I think. It was a Tuesday. Message seats, guys. We are both drunk. Yeah, a roadblock on a Tuesday. It's literally 9 p.m. Okay, sure. Bus 40s. I remember I had cash. I think I had about 2.5 in my bag at that time. Okay, manje i-ghost la ukuthi baningi laba hamba ngetekisi and a metro car, yabo. Share roadblock, basifuthise. Bamphuca imoto, bampake evenini. Yo, angisancengi, guys. Angisancengi kanje. Lapha ngazi ngizongaba ngiyeke bala. And these people are friendly. They weren't angry or upset or bethusa. No, they were fine. Okay, so I'm saying a poundini, that's a moto. They then they took me, I think that's some guys around 10. Fast forward. We moved from Metro to SCR, guys, SAPS, like I'm a sales in the Manjalazo Boshelo. Listen, okay, me being the loving girlfriend that I am, and I'm like, no, I love my boyfriend. I'm not gonna leave him until I like toxini. You know, I'm just gonna be this. I'm gonna be a waifu and just sit here and wait for him. Like, we in this together. I can't go and be comfortable in bed and yenuzolalawa myself because I'm that loving. Clown.com. Okay, must figure the pane. Okay, no, because I take his shoelaces, gives me his phone, his license, his little card thingy. Okay, sharp. And then now there's, of course, now many long sellers into bail, guys. So his phone is off. Then I asked this guy to be chat jail. I don't know his password. Of course, I was supposed to open his phone, give phone and some friend of his to give me some, like, his stuff. Yeah, but long bail, copy of his proof of address, all of that stuff, you know. Sharp. At that time, Gihamba, I remember I had a small lanyana bag and it literally just had my phone, bank. Nothing else. Okay, sharp. And then what happens is, okay, we'll get back to that. Why I'm telling you guys was I had a small bag and a phone, my card, and that was it. Okay, cool. And then so MSA Ngilung is okay, no, if phone charge. After charging his phone, this other guy says, are you really gonna open your phone for your girlfriend and give it to her? To do whatever? Are you really gonna give her your phone? And then he's like, you know, I'm a jumpies who's in a like we catch snap, you know, ginga nag for snap. And then he's like, no, babe, it's okay. Actually, I'll just make the call from here and give them my phone because they took most of my stuff. I didn't want to fight about the fact that, okay, all of a sudden you don't want to give me your phone. Yeah, but so I'm just like, no, okay, it's fine. Hey guys, it's now almost 12 a.m. mind you. So ngihleli ngale church office with ama poisane, trying to soften him up, thinking who's okay, they'll have mercy and probably release him and we can go home, you know. Hi guys, gandanas. Okay, so ngihlale lapha until I eventually get thirsty. Then there's this other cop, I think he was hitting on me, not sure. He's like, no, what's that? Let me take you for a ride. You can get whatever you want to drink or something because clearly you're not going anywhere. Give home, sip home. So I'm low 30 minutes awanyan because they also have some work. They had a work stop. So sharp. How? Why are you guys laughing? So no, kono gela dela. Okay. I'm thinking, is it his sister? But I'm thinking, no, Usiswak is probably way too far. And his mom, no, it can't be his mom. I'm thinking, I'm a and then they just say, but kodwa ke simtshela ukuthi intombi yakhe ikhona la. Then they tell me it's okay, no, he's going to be released at 8:30 and get bail. I need to have my ID and all the documents. Fine, I didn't have my ID and it was too far in the ID and all that. So I asked a friend of mine who was in town at the time to come through and help me and keep the ID. I'll obviously pay. Okay, I figured then my friend had to leave. So almost like magic. Oh wait, guys, go 8:30, Gizwe. When I turned, like, I'm thinking, oh, okay, who's this cutie? You know, I turned and she's like, hi, I'm Johnny. Ikamalami was Pong. She has a big forehead. So was Pong. Hi, Kamala was Pongo. Mr. Muscleman's colleague. What happened? I'm thinking, hi. We were out yesterday and then we were stopped by cops. Obviously we had wine, that's it. Then she's like, oh, okay, hey, oh, you know. Now she's like making talks. The girl goes ahead and asks me so many guys. She asked me so many questions. But when you, I think she got enough time to actually think about the whole thing, because when you're in a crisis now, like you're shocked, you traumatized from your experience, and then there's this person that just keeps on asking you questions. You really don't get the time to think about them, yeah, and then respond. So she's like, Beni happy solo, yeah, okay. I'm like, no, we just went out, that's it. I'm not giving her full details, but I'm just replying, to a point where she goes ahead. Okay, so she's not leaving, ne? And it's not clicking in my head. It's okay, who told her that this nigga's here? That time, Joe, I don't know what happened. Trust me, I don't know what happened. I'm thinking, how does she know that this nigga's even here? But it's fine. It's cool. So now I'm just waiting for Mr. Master's name to be called. The thing up home, so we can go home. See, the guy slap it until 12. She's still here, and she's making small talks here and there until she says, okay, this other guy, she's like boyfriend or whatever, I don't know. Then I say, and she's like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay, lucky you. Say, hey, oh, it took me 7 years in. I think she said it took me 7 years, some sort of years though. It took me 7 years and a baby boy. And I'm like, oh, okay, no, but at least like Suzo Shada, that's nice, And then she was like, no, now and Joe, Mr. Muscleman Shada, At that time, I don't even know how this girl knows Wuzi, I'm this guy's girlfriend. Then she goes on, this girl, the Koninte la off court, Also judging from Mutu figure and what time it is now, Ulindane. Okay, sharp. And then she says, how long have you guys been together? And like, I know, don't worry about it. It's been a few months. It hasn't been long. I said, oh, okay. And you could tell that she wanted to go in detail, but I was like, oh. Okay, fast forward. Sibi's work. Ngibizwe. Mangifika phambili, and then they're like, no, kudingala lo muntu lo obhalise nge-ID yakho khipha Mr. Muscleman and akasekho. Then she's like, oh no, I have my ID here. I have my ID here, so you can actually change it. Then the officer changes their ID. Afage her ID because she has her ID here. Ngikhipha 500 sike mina. Sekakhokha ngiyokhipha 500 ngimnikeze. Sithole slip sihambe sengale. All along she's been here next to me talking to me. Masifika ngale sizophuma brothers. She when you agitate and you keep walking up and down, she walks up and down. Aphume lo. Guys, umephuma guy, do you know what she says? Do you know what he says? Umephuma guy, atinana urais, I'm like, no, yeah, I'm okay. He goes straight to Spongo. He says to Spongo, but Spongo, why did you say this? And so I'm assuming they're talking about their boss. They were talking about their boss, but they were talking about their boss. Hey, we're not confused. Why ute? Why ushugut? Why ushugut? Okay, now she's agitated. She's walking up and down, How? Okay. All right. Then now they're literally fighting about work. Okay. So Ngimbo's brothers, should I actually request so we can leave? Because Imotiake was a pounding. And then she's quick to say, no, I'll give you guys a lift to wherever the car is. Okay, avomenalo. Right. Can you imagine? Shapu. And then we go to, when we get to the girl's car, then Mr. Muscleman says, Nana, this is Spongo, Nana lo. Oh, okay. I'll call Spongo, this is Nana, my girlfriend. Nana, this is Pongo, my colleague. No, nothing of that sort. Okay, because I'm this hand that I am, really. I saw this at that time, but I was like, no. There's just too many things that just didn't add up. And then Lalelag, killer. We get to the pound, we get to Gametro, so this key this getting okay, athi uyabonga, no, ahambe ugele. Sesiphuma nje ugele ajike abuye. For sure in her she's probably thinking, what, I'd be damned if I didn't. She comes back. So guy had recently gotten like an apartment. So this apartment didn't have nice curtains, but shut that marketing. Oh, girl comes back, she parks her car right next to us and she's like, oh wait, you forgot something. I've really put like a keeper marketing to the same curtains that this nigga has been telling me about. Because I said to him, no, as soon as we get time, we'll go shopping and we'll go like shopping and we'll do it together. Like we'll pick them together and buy whatever that's missing in your room. Till today, guys, till today, probably the girls sleeping on some stuff that were bought by me. Oh, hi guys. Hi. But anyway, mhlawumbe nami nje ngangilala kwezinye izinto ey'thengwe yena, who knows. Yo, summer clowns, shame. Summer clowns. But anyway, okay. Then Ashia I keep my kids in. Then he's like, oh, thank you. I found my kids in it. Because I'm this person that I am. I really don't like talking. I first like to gather my information and then attack, you know. So then I'm just like, no, I was fuming inside at that time. No, we get to we went to the beach because apparently he had to go a beach for something and stuff. We went to the beach, grabbed something to eat, and then we went to clean. So the entire time, took a shower, we both took a shower, we went to bed, put on some pajamas, we went to bed. I was supposed to leave that day, but I didn't because of what had happened. And then now, guys, okay, and then this guy, he's no dodgy calls whatsoever that day or that night until I fell off to sleep because I hadn't slept gahle, you know. I hadn't slept gahle in the previous night. I doze off. He's like, hi, hey, babe, I know you're upset. I know you're probably thinking. Now we are not sure guilt. Even before I ask, he tries to make some stupid excuse. It's okay. No, usipho unefake khona factory adlula kuyona, so ngangimfakile vele imali ukuthi adlule if she sees anything nice angiphathele, you know. It's like, I'll be the clown, it's fine. Shut up. Listen, okay, some parts are really personal. I don't think I want to like share them because hi guys, fast forward. Okay, when we started because I'm the type of person phone. So in the beginning of the relationship I did that, and this Pongo's name was on WhatsApp whatsoever, and the nigga had a crush on me. He was honest enough to tell me, no, I have a crush on this girl at work, and it was another girl, and apparently she was married or I literally, and that was it, you know. And on WhatsApp I'm a so everything that he said corresponded to his phone. And yeah, usipho girl kwangaze wangena message yakhe the next morning. Mangena message the next morning is like, hey Mr. Muscleman unjani, no, I was just checking up on you. So it was really, I wasn't suspicious of anything, so I trusted him. Okay, after that to continuously like page his phone. I only do it in the beginning, so I'm just sure where I stand. Okay, sure. And then what happens is let's fast forward. And then we just started fighting continuously. We started fighting like on a daily basis. And then after those fights, we decided no. As one, after Valentine's Day, I got 0 gifts on Valentine's Day, of course, because we were fighting. Okay, you fake. Mang figure. Okay, he takes my phone. He opens my phone and then he starts like searching through my phone. I'm like, oh, so you're playing that game now? Then I act like I'm taking his phone and I'm opening it. Yeah, well. Then I act like no, password outside. Then he sleeps up again. I take his phone, give it. Guess what, guys? Guess what? oh no, I'm forgetting something. He had a profile picture. The profile picture was him at the beach. Yeah, well. So then I asked him, oh, you went to the beach? And then he's like, oh yeah, no, I went to the beach alone and it's like some time to think, time to myself. Who took the picture of you? It was someone that was swimming. I asked someone to take a picture of me. Okay, sharp. Guess what? Mangivula nje phone phezulu nangu yena benosphongo, see happy couple, and we are pregnant. Who's the clown now? It's your girl. The gang. Guys, I'm so thankful. I got the shock of my life. Shock of my freaking life. Bye, couple, bye, happy. But right, it's been like what now? Over a year. You know, guys, there's too much drama you involved in Abulab. And then the nigga has the audacity to call me after a year. I left at that moment. Literally, I left at that moment. I was so vulnerable. I left at that moment. Moved on. Like, let me not forget to say this. I'm in such a happy place right now. I'm in a happy relationship. Shout out. I got a new bestie and he doing good. So yeah, listen, he has the audacity to call me and accuse ukuthi ngitharatha ingane yakhe. Yilapho engazi khona. That's where I snapped again. I was like, what? You got to be kidding me, bro. You have got to be kidding me. You know the same girl that you met? The same girl that was prayerful? I'm still that girl. Guys, I was so pissed. I told him to jump off. I told him. I was like, don't do me like that, boo. Long story short, guys. Abafana abashiswe kodwa ayilo yedwa khona lo yedwa kumele singamshisi. But anyway, boys, umjolo the dating Bali, I'm signing out from that shit because I can't do it. Anyway, thank you so much, Bali gang, for watching till this far. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. And yeah, long story short, I really love that nigga, but he did me down. Like, yo, he did me so wrong. But I'm over that. Like, there's a lesson that I learned from it. Also, there are also like other things that I realized was okay. This thing was actually supposed to happen for me to realize this, and it was actually a blessing in disguise for me. Yeah, man. Yeah, let's just end it there for today. Thank you so much for watching. But again, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.